Ever wonder if you're just not getting enough done and wonder if maybe you're just being lazy? Spoiler alert, you're not. You just need the right plan. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 8 game-changing habits that will help you crush your to-do list, reclaim your time, and step into your high-performance mom life. I'm so excited to dive into these habits. Let's go. Okay, so as moms, so many of us feel like there's just so many things to do in the day. Do you spend the time with the kids? Do you spend the time on the work? Do you spend it on the house? Do you take care of yourself? Like there's just so many different things that need our time and attention. And a lot of times women just feel like they're being lazy. And I hate to use the word, but you feel like you're not getting anything done. So today we're going to bust that myth, but I'm also going to share with you 8 habits that are going to help you as today's working mom. And hey, even if you're not working and you're home with the kids, these 8 habits are going to help you feel more productive, feel like you're actually moving the ball forward, and going to help you feel like by the time you get to the end of the day, like you actually accomplished something. Because I know what it feels like to get to the end of the day and feel like you did a million things, but then you're like, what did I actually do? What did I do? So let's dive into today's topic. 8 habits you need for today's busy working moms. Okay, so the first habit is so important as a busy working mom, and that is to set boundaries. You have to clearly define your work and your personal time. Now, look, we are just coming off of summer, and summer for us has been crazy. I'm back after a podcasting break of a couple of weeks here. And just having that healthy work-life balance, and I say balance, but I also mean like a healthy work-life structure, is so important. And sometimes it just means communicating those boundaries with the people that are around you, with your family, with anybody that's helping you, childcare, because it's going to help to avoid all of the overwhelming things that pop up every second of the day, because this is reality, right? And this is going to ensure that you have time for your work, that you have time to work out or self-care, take care of yourself, all of these things, and also that quality time with the family. But unless those boundaries are in place, it's going to be impossible to get work done, to work on yourself, to be able to focus on the work, the activities that are going to move you forward. So setting boundaries, and I know for some people this is really, really hard. So we might do another video on just setting boundaries. But what I will say here is know what you want, because there's nothing more important than knowing exactly what it is that you want, and powerful, by the way, and claiming it and setting up the boundaries that you need to make sure that you're getting what it is that will fill your cup and that's going to allow you to be the best wife and mother or business owner that you are. So number one, set boundaries. The second habit that today's working mom absolutely needs is to delegate and outsource. Now, delegating and outsourcing can look different depending on the different areas that you're doing this, but you can delegate and outsource in your home. You can delegate and outsource at work. But once you start doing this, what I'll tell you is this: you'll ask yourself why you didn't do it sooner, but also everyone is able to contribute. Let's say in the home, let's say you're able to delegate some of these tasks. And I don't like to call them chores. We like to call them a contribution, where the kids are making their beds, getting themselves dressed, maybe helping with some of the things around the house. Even when it comes down to like grocery shopping, you guys, because I am such an avid believer in making sure that I have my time, in making sure that I can have that quality time with my kids and in my business. So if I'm not delegating and outsourcing tasks that are going to buy me back my time, I'm always looking at how much juice I can squeeze out of every single minute, out of every single moment, especially when I'm with my kiddos, whether we're baking waffles in the kitchen or we're going for a bike ride. Like all of those moments are really important to me, but that wouldn't happen in the way that it does if I wasn't delegating and outsourcing. So just a few examples here would be like delegating and outsourcing any of your household chores where the family can come in and help support you with this. Maybe you're at a point where you can hire help and you can hire people to come in to help cleaning once a week, once a month, whatever that looks like for you. Same thing like you've heard me talk about before, grocery shopping or laundry, your dry cleaning, things like that, allowing you to focus on those high income producing, high priority activities. So again, like where do you need to be showing up? What are those high priority activities? And for me, I look at where are the high priority activities, both personally and professionally, that I need to put my time and attention on. Nobody else can be mom. Like nobody else can be you with your kids. I don't care if it's another family member, if it's someone that, is helping you. Maybe it's like a babysitter, a nanny, some kind of, help that you have. You're the only role and the only person that can be mom. So I don't take that job or I don't take that duty lightly. Like that is so important to me. So I'm going to delegate, I'm going to outsource things in my home, like the cleaning or, maybe sometimes it's cooking. I mean, I really do enjoy doing those things, but I want to be able to bring my kids into that, but also be able to delegate and outsource within my business as well. And I'm going to share with you when we get to tip number 7, you are going to love this because I'm going to show you ways that you can automate and delegate within your business to free up some of that time. But for now, habit number 2 is delegate and outsource. Habit number 3 that every working mom today needs is planning and organizing. Now, this is such a game changer. Now, I will tell you, I did not grow up in a home that was super organized, where everything was super planned and scheduled and on calendars. So a lot of you don't know that about me. You just see this side of me where it's like planners and organizers and calendars. So I can attest and tell you that even if you didn't come from it, you can still create it. So it's so, so important to have effective planning and organization. And it's so crucial for managing all of the multiple responsibilities that you have, especially if you are running a business and want that quality time with your kids or your spouse or the self-care time. So using your to-do list, project management apps, calendars, syncing your calendars, like all of these things are going to help you keep track of the tasks that you have, the deadlines that you have coming up. Like you guys, I put everything even down to when I'm showering and working out on my calendar. So mine is very in-depth. Mine is very detailed. But you put the important stuff on there, right? Like my team can go into my calendar and at any point they can see when I'm with the kids doing a drop off, doing a pickup, meeting with a client, meeting with whomever it might be. But like even down to the details of like working out, showering, getting a massage, it's all on there. So plan and organize, because what I'll tell you is the more you plan and the better you organize, the better your life is going to run and the more freedom you're actually going to have. So make sure that you're incorporating this into your life, and you're going to see that not only do you have more time, but these are the habits that are going to allow you to create more opportunity in your life. So make sure that you have a very clear and organized schedule where you can plan and organize everything that you have in the day-to-day activities, both with your business and your personal life. Number 4, we are sliding right through these. We are getting through these so fast. So before we go on, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, because you guys, if you want all this juicy content from week to week, all the tips, all the trainings, all the hacks, you gotta hit the subscribe button. So hit the subscribe button. Please like this video. And by the way, every single week, we are doing giveaways. We are doing giveaways for the High Performance Academy to come in and check out weekly trainings. We are doing signed copies of the Slay Your Day book, as well as one-on-one calls with yours truly. So all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, comment below that you subscribed, and my team or I will reach out to you and let you know where you can reach out to us to claim your prize. So to get the call, to show up on the High Performance Academy call, or to get a signed copy of your book. And we will reach out to you and let you know which one of those that you've won. But you've got to subscribe. And while you're at it, hit that like button and share with a friend that could use this content weekly to help her tap into her productivity and time management. Okay, back to the show. So, number 4, the fourth habit that you need as a working mom today is to stay flexible. Now, you've heard me talk about this on one of our previous episodes, but when things don't go according to plan, you can't stay so rigid on that schedule that you had. You have to be willing to be flexible and move with, the tide and be able to be adaptable. So planning, yes, while it is so essential, it's also important to stay flexible and adaptable. And we all know, if you're a mom, you know this, there are going to be more times than not when these unexpected events or changes come up. Like, it's just part of life, right? So being able to adjust your plans, your schedule, not only is going to help you manage your stress levels, but it's also going to help you maintain that productivity. Because even though you're not following that exact schedule that you thought that you had in mind, it's still going to give you some structure to your days. So I know staying flexible can be hard, especially if you're someone like me who's super structured, but the good news is that you can have structure and flexibility at the same time. So it is so, so crucial, especially today for all the working moms out there, that this habit of staying flexible is really important, that you adapt it. And if you are not able to, if you're not used to it and you're like, Sandi, I'm just like so scheduled, or maybe you're the other way and you're like, I'm super adaptable and flexible with things and I'm not scheduled enough, just finding that happy medium, because that is so crucial for today's working moms. The fifth habit that we need for today's working moms is to be able to focus on one thing at a time. Now, we already know the studies and the research points to multitasking is absolutely horrible for us. It actually takes us off and it takes more time, it takes us off track, but it also takes us about 25 minutes to get back into the same thing that we were doing, task or project, than if we would have just stayed in it without any distractions. So what I'll say is this: multitasking is definitely going to decrease our efficiency and increase stress, because that's one of the things that, man, I don't know if you've ever hopped from task to task or project to project, but it's stressful. So focus on one task at a time and just make sure that you complete it and you see the whole thing through, right? Instead of popping from, doing one project to the next to the next. Like, it's really important that before you move on to something new, that you complete the task at hand. It's going to save you time. It's going to make sure that you're more focused. You're going to have more energy. So if you're working on a project, if you're working on, I don't know, maybe it's a video, maybe it's content, maybe it's something at home, right? For the kids, eliminate the distractions, because the more you eliminate the distractions, the social medias, the email notifications, like all of those things, if it's going to take you off track from what you're focusing on, it's costing you time. So, and you can quote me on that one. If you are focusing on the right things and you're making sure that you're seeing it through, you will save yourself time. You'll be more productive, effective, and efficient. So make sure that you focus on one task at a time. Okay, number 6 is one that you're going to love. Now, I've talked about this before, but this is something that is going to help you streamline, it's going to help you organize, and it's going to buy you back so much time. So, number 6, the sixth habit that you need, like, you absolutely, no questions asked, you need this as a working mom, is leveraging technology. And there are so many amazing technologies, especially with AI today, that allow you to streamline your tasks, that allow you to stay organized, that allow you to condense your work and get so much more done than we ever could have before. So there are so many tasks from or I should say, so many apps under task management, under meal planning, under communication, under organization, that are just going to save you so much time and really reduce your stress levels. So I want to share a few of those with you, and I'm going to link them down in the description. If you're like, Sandy, I've never heard of them before, I've never used them before, I'm going to link them below so you can check them out. So some of these that I and myself and my team absolutely love are called Decipher. So it's called Decipher AI, vidIQ. So I use this when I do my YouTube videos, ManyChat, Opus. I'm just reading through a few of these on the list, but let me explain to some of you like what these are. So Decipher, if you make any kind of video content, what Decipher will do is take the actual video content. I believe it has to be over 3 minutes. It'll take the content. It'll give you your video chapters. It'll give you quotes. It'll even break it down into other social media forms for you. It will give you an article. It will give you quotes. Like it's unbelievable what this will do, especially if you're in podcasting, YouTubing, really making any kind of video content. This will put it in different forms for you. So you have your written, you have your visual, you have your audio. Like it literally will take any of this content and break it down for you. And I was already doing this when it came to my YouTube channel, but now it's literally an upload and a click of a button. Like that's how amazing it is. So I'll link that down below. Another one I mentioned is vidIQ, and vidIQ is great for giving you different ideas on different content to make, on different hashtags, really like what's trending, what is good, what are the outlier, like what is that outlier content that you're gonna want to make that's trending. So vidIQ is another amazing one. ManyChat is another great one for sending clients or sending potential clients or viewers to different landing pages, different links or websites. So that one, all it essentially is, I'm sure you've seen this before. You write a word down. Like for instance, I have one that says planner. And if you write planner on my YouTube channel, or I'm sorry, not YouTube, but like Instagram or Facebook, it will send the viewer directly to that meal planner or directly to the YouTube channel based on where I have it set up, based on where it's going. So ManyChat is amazing. And then another one is called Opus, and Opus is great for repurposing video, taking long form video and breaking it down into smaller format. So these are all great. And honestly, if you're a working mom and you don't have these, you are working so much harder than you have to. So find the AI tools. These are just a couple that I wanted to share with you about 4 different ones. But my team and I use a whole bunch of these to make our life easier, to streamline the work, and honestly, just to be more productive and take back our time. So if you're anything like me and you want more hours in the day, but you also have work to get done and a family to go love on and self-care time to go, really prioritize, leverage the technology. Use this technology to your advantage because it's going to save you so much time and be done right the first time. So check it out. Oh, and by the way, so speaking of that meal planner, I want to send you, because this is another great way when we talk about getting back our time, are using apps like this, are using organization tools like this. So if you want to snag that planner that I was talking about, all you have to do is go over to my Instagram and DM me the word planner, and you'll get the automatic link. You'll actually see how this ManyChat code works. And you just DM me the word planner, and you will be able to go over there and snag my weekly meal planner where I plan out all my weekly meals and the groceries to make sure that I'm ready to go for the week and I can make all these delicious, healthy meals for my family. And honestly, it was a huge game changer. So go check that out. Head over to my Instagram, DM me the word planner, and you will grab that free weekly meal planner. Okay, so I told you number 7 is one of my favorites, and it's because I've been doing this pretty much my whole life. For as long as I can remember, I have been doing habit number 7. And if you are a busy working mom like myself, this is something that will be a game changer for you. So what is habit number 7? It is continuous learning. It is staying up to date with all the different industry trends and continuously seeking opportunities for professionals, for information, for growth, right? Like, certainly, if you plugged yourself into a community or with a mentor or reading books and information like you are right now on this YouTube channel, that would enhance your skills. That would boost your confidence. That would allow you to tap into areas that you just want to get better in. So continuous learning. And look, there's so many different ways to do this. I do continuous learning, not just in my industry, but I do this as a parent. I do this as a partner, as a wife. I do this in my own health and wellness journey. So continuous learning for me I feel like it really started when I was in high school. I started tapping into like so many different books that were really benefiting that next version of me and who I was growing into. And again, all different areas: business, marketing, family, kids, marriage, health and wellness. Like every single area of my life, I'm always looking for continuous learning. And I'm always looking to be the best version of myself, because I believe if you're not learning, you're not growing and you're just staying stagnant, and then you're going the opposite way. So for me, this has just been something I've always been invested in, again, since I can remember, maybe even before high school, but I just remember actively in high school, reading books, reading articles, really being invested in books, in content, in audiobooks even, that helped me to grow. And classes, like, oh my gosh, I just remember, going to different seminars and really just like diving into this because I saw how much it allowed me to be the best version of myself. So one of the things that I want to mention to you, and some of you might already know this, I do offer one-on-one coaching. Now, a lot of my coaching is for the working moms that are looking to simplify the process of what it means to be a working mom. So not a whole bunch of funnels, not a whole bunch of confusing information, literally simplifying the process of what it means to work smarter, not harder, to simplify the process of what your systems are doing for you, how you're automating, how you're delegating everything in your life from your home to your business. So if you're interested in that and you really are looking to take a stance and you're looking to step into that next powerful version of yourself, you can email me, Sandra@sandraglandt.com. We can discuss what one-on-one coaching looks like, or maybe you're interested in my High Performance Academy, where the women come in and we talk different topics every single week. We have implementation calls. And this is everything in your business to simplify, to make it easy, make it fun, but also get the work done. I think I'm going to like coin that because that wasn't planned, but it rhymes and it sounded great. So again, it doesn't have to be complicated. It gets to be fun and easy, but also productive. So we come in, we get the work done, we have fun while we're doing it, but you also get to make an amazing impact for yourself, your family, and your community. So if that's something that you're interested in, you're like, Sandy, like I want to get these tools. I want to get the trainings. I want to get the systems. Probably working one-on-one is best, or the academy is definitely going to be the place for you to tap in and get this content and information. So if you want to check out the one-on-one coaching, it's Sandra@sandraglandt.com. Just email me, or the academy. And because you're here today, you can check out the website, which is it's www.sandraglandt.com/academy, and you will get all the information for the High Performance Academy. And look, having a strong support system is the difference between living where you're at and that next level. Having that strong support system that's going to help you, that's going to encourage you, that's going to help to give you advice, that's going to help to give you tools and resources. Like this is where it happens. So I cannot wait to connect with you in the High Performance Academy. Go check it out, sandraglandt.com/academy. All right. And habit number 8, we kind of already talked about it. We tied it in with habit number 7, and that's just cultivating a strong support network. And again, whether it's joining an academy, whether it's joining some type of club, like get in rooms of other like-minded people where there's growth and there's learning and there's support and there's accountability. The reason why 99.99999% of people do not hit their goals and reach their goals, it's because they tell themselves all the excuses in the world about why they couldn't, why they can't, or why they shouldn't go after what they really want. So I don't know about you. I don't want to be surrounding myself with people who aren't going to encourage me, who aren't going to support me, who aren't going to cheer me on and support me in my goals. It's so important to get in rooms where the people that you're surrounding yourself with are going to support you, are going to say, hey, get rid of those excuses. You're not someone who tells yourself excuses. You get results. So putting yourself in rooms where people are encouraging you or uplifting you or giving you this information, the right information to be the best version of yourself. And that's what we do inside the academy. That's what we do inside of the High Performance Academy. We share experiences. We talk about wins. We talk about the things that are working and not working. We talk about the different tools and strategies and solutions. So the practical things that are helping these ladies move their businesses forward. So I invite you to come join us inside the academy. Again, that link is sandraglandt.com/academy. And look, if you find yourself like maybe around friends or family who aren't supportive, it's up to you to get in the rooms and to surround yourself with people who are going to support you. It's up to you to put yourself in those situations because we are the ones that are in control, right? To make sure that we change that, to make sure you change that environment. So get around people that are going to encourage you, that are going to support you, that are going to build you up, they're going to give you the resources and the tools and the strategies to create the life that you want to live. And if you don't have it currently, again, I would highly, highly recommend getting in this room, getting around people who are like-minded, who want to go after their goals and dreams just like you do in a way that is literally living the life of your dreams. Like you are designing that. So the High Performance Academy is exactly the place where these women are doing that, creating their businesses and their systems and the friendships where they get to collaborate and create together. So come join us in the High Performance Academy. I can't rave enough about it. The women have incredible wins, make amazing relationships, and a lot of them are also creating and collaborating together. So I hope you join us in that room. But these are the 8 habits that we discussed today that you need today as a working mom. And I know that these habits are going to help you to navigate your busy life. They help me do this in my life more effectively, more efficiently, and it helps me be more productive in every area of my life. So it keeps me focused and fulfilled. And I know that if you take one of these, just go one by one, take one and implement it, take another one and implement. This is going to change your life. So tap in, comment below, let me know 1 through 8. I'm going to go through them real quick again. You can let me know which one you're going to start implementing. Setting boundaries is 1. 2 is delegate and outsource. 3 is plan and organize. 4 is to stay flexible. 5 is to focus on one task at a time. 6 is to leverage technology. 7 is continuous learning. And 8 is cultivate a supportive network. Which one are you going to tap in today? Comment below and let me know. And until next time, as always, make sure you go out and slay your day.